Yo, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollibit, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today, talk about Invincible, season 2, episode 7. I'm not going anywhere. This one was one for the books. Epic, epic episode, man. A lot is gonna go down in this episode, man. A lot that is going to say a lot about the future of Invincible, man. Like some impactful storylines and stuff, man, that happened in the comic book. Crazy. This right here, I know a lot of people are on X-Men 97, and that's one of my favorite shows right now. But man, if you break it down, like the length of the episodes, the animation, the action, the storylines and stuff, man, thank you. Invincible got it, man. The only thing X-Men got is the characters. Just the nostalgia and the annual people that have been around for decades and stuff, man. Jean Grey and Professor X, Magneto, Wolverine, Gambit, and them. But Invincible, hey. But let's talk about this episode, man. The beginning of it, that comic book convention, man. So Mark is trying to spend some time with Amber, man. So they going through just spending quality time together, trying to as much as possible. They had a very funny moment on this part. Whenever he meets the creator of something dog, I forgot the name of it, but that's his favorite character. And when they talk about the animation, about when's the next season of the show coming out? Man, it takes a long time for the animation. It says like little tricks and tidbits and stuff, and then they do it in the episode, and you know, if you an Invincible fan, how long it took for season 2 to come out. And like they're explaining it, like it takes a long time for these epic action scenes and stuff like that. So that was funny as hell. Of course he has to ditch her because Rex, he's having a kind of a crisis right now because he narrowly escaped death recently, and now he's like, man, fuck it, I want to be a hero. I have to prove this to myself. And he goes out, he fighting against some squid dudes or something. Davy Jones looking cat. Homeboy is beating the hell out of him. And of course, Mark goes save the day and stuff like that. Tries to, and he's like, look, you take the little ones, and I gotta get the big one. So that's what Rex wants to do. And Mark is like, you sure homeboy is big? He runs out of all his bombs and stuff. Turns out he got a nice upgrade because he got one of his hands bit off, so he has a bionic hand. It has like this cannon in it, and it's super powerful. So it takes homeboy off the map. So it turns out to be a positive in that sense. Like he gets this upgrade and stuff. And he talking to Mark, and he's like, man, look, I know you're going through a lot. You've been through a lot of stuff, man, and we owe you. Like, we still the top team in the world. So, you deserve a break. So, anytime that you want to break, man, the Guardians, we going to cover for you. You can go get your dates on with Amber and do your thing. So, that turns out to be a positive in this sense. Kind of. At least at this point in the episode, man. Speaking of Guardians. Yo, when the brother is describing the Guardians, he's like, yo, you talking about we the top superhero team? We got this robot that made this body from one of his co-workers' DNA, and he's in love with this girl, and she is aging backwards. She gonna be a toddler soon. You Samson, you ain't got no hair, so that's supposed to be Samson's power. And the Immortal, he's so old, he farting dust and stuff like that, man. Like, homegirl got ate and broke all her bones in her body, man. Like, we supposed to be the top team in the world. But, like, we not shit right now. The Guardians are broken up right now. And then Immortal, he is suffering because Kate died. So he's ready to leave. Like, so the robot dude, he gets control back of the Guardians. So he's the leader again. Because Immortal, he can't take it anymore. Like, he's broken. Mark, he's trying to get back with like schooling and stuff like that. He's been going for months at a time, man. He's been going out of space and been fighting all kind of things. So they say it's a family emergency. So he has to go talk to the dean. and it is Dean Winslow, and so he looks just like Carl Winslow from Family Matters. I wonder if the dude is actually the voice actor, is actually Carl from Family Matters, because he looks just like him and stuff. I'm like, that would be epic if they gave him that role. Like that would be dope. Oliver, he's advancing in his time. Like, he's not too much a big storyline right now, but like Oliver, he comes from a race that they age very much faster than humans and stuff. But he has this Viltrumite DNA, so it will slow down eventually. So he won't grow as fast as his race did, but he is growing faster than normal people would. So he's talking now. He's starting to learn, and eventually he will be like fighting on the side of Mark and stuff like that. Like, he gonna get his powers and all that. Then Mark, he talks to Debbie. He talks to his mother, and he kind of going through something. He like, how was it when you and Pops first got together, and do you regret getting with him because of everything that happened and whatnot? Because he's like, am I making Amber's life better? Like, I'm putting her all through all this stress. Is it worth it for her and stuff? Like, we see Rick in this episode. So he was in some previous storylines on season 1. He got killed, but he is back. Like, how they did homeboy Donald, and they brought him back to life. They kind of made him like a cyborg or something. They did the same with Rick. So he going through extreme PTSD because he has pieces of his mind that he can't remember anymore and stuff. And Donald was going through this as well early on in the episode, and he found out that he died like 37 times. And he was mad at Cecil and them about why his memories were gone, but he's the one that told him to take those memories away, because it's hard to live with knowing that you died so many times, or just seeing your death or whatever. Like, that's super traumatic. Like, you living after death, or you being able to think back and witness your death. Like, that's you can't function that way. But Donald, he talks him off the ledge, man. Like, it's good to have somebody to talk to in moments like that. Mark, like he said, with the Guardians and stuff, they made a deal. So he gets to live out his life at least 2 nights a week. He's able to have a normal life, have a break and stuff. So he goes out with Amber. They have a night, a beautiful night, one of the best nights ever. They flying all in the atmosphere. They going all over, getting food and having kisses and all hugs and all that. Like, beautiful, beautiful moment. Anessa shows up. I think Anessa, but she shows up. So she's this Viltrumite. If you read the comic books, or if you know her storyline, her impact on the universe is rather epic. Like, I don't want to spoil it too much. I'm gonna give like some little tidbits. Like, the Viltrumite race, they are based on power and stuff like that. And even like with their mates or whatever, they pretty much like take what they want, like by force. Whoever is the strongest one, you choose, you do what you want to do. If you stronger than that one, you could take your thing with copulation and stuff like that. So that's just a little tidbit. Will they do this on the television show? With this cancel culture that we have, and just like so many things that's being taboo, I don't know if they can do this storyline. But she shows up, she threatens Amber. Like, she could have popped her head off like that. And she has to make, Mark has to make a deal. Look, if you let her live, I'll go meet you, I'll go talk to you and stuff. So he goes talk to her, and he was supposed to be getting the world ready for the Viltrumites to come and take over. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to try to save it. She's talking to him, and she's like, the world is going to be gone in like two centuries anyway. Like, we have the technology to save it, because y'all are killing the planet or whatever. Y'all are going to mess y'all resources up. We can save the resources, save y'all, but we're just going to be in charge. But freedom of free will is pretty much going to be gone at that point. So Mark, he has a humanistic viewpoint and stuff. Like he can't deal with that. Like that's what makes us human is our free will and whatnot. But he like if you want to help, there is a tragedy going on. That they got this monster, and you see how powerful she is. Because Mark goes and he's fighting this big monster owned by this cruise ship and whatnot, and he's trying his best. Like she defeats this monster like that. Like she just flies through his head, bam, pops it like a zit, and she tries to go through her spiel again. Like, okay, we can save this planet and do this and that. All you got to do is just admit whatever or agree with this. And he like, they're telling him, you can't win this. Cecil and them is talking in his ear, you can't win this. Just tell her what she wants to hear. Mark, he has like a lot of morals and stuff like that. He like, words do matter. He doesn't want to be a liar and stuff like that. He don't want to do things of that nature. So he stands on his ideals. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. She commences to beat the brakes off of Mark. And we have seen like Mark has gotten so much stronger. Like Mark is badass. He pretty much the most powerful entity on the planet Earth. And she washes him easily. But she's like trying, she about to kill him and stuff, and she's like, will you agree or whatever, or you gonna die? And he calls her bluff. He's like, okay, well, if you want to, well, just kill me now because I'm not gonna do that. And she lets him live, and she's like, okay, but we got somebody. And if he comes to this planet and you still think this and you doing this same thing, like it's not, everybody's gonna die. And this dude is Freddie Mercury. He's not actually Freddie Mercury. He looks just like him. And like Thrag, I think his name is. Just the baddest motherfucker. Yo, you don't want to see Thrag. Well, I don't know if we're going to see him in this season. But whenever he shows up, it will not be pretty. Yo, Thrag is badass. But anyway, homegirl leaves the planet and stuff, man. Mark, his life changes at this point forward. Because Amber, she can't really deal with the trauma and stuff. It's like, she's strong, but like she can't really move in this world. Like homegirl could have popped her head like that. She can't defend herself or anything. And Mark leaving for all this time and this and that, and her being put in danger, it's too much for normal people to be able to bear and stuff. So pretty much their relationship looks like it's gonna be over. And of course, like he's going through all this trauma. His phone rings, and while he's at his lowest, Angstrom Levy, homeboy that goes through dimensions and stuff, he has his mother and his stepbrother, not stepbrother, he has his brother, his half brother. He has him, both of them pretty much like, if you don't come, they're dead. Like, so it's one trauma to another, man. Like Mark can't get a break. Like the end of this episode, the end, we see Alan the alien. He's out of space, and the Viltrumite ship passes by him, and he's like, "Oh, I hope they didn't see me." Homegirl that just beat Mark's ass, she goes out of space, and she goes to fight Alan the alien, and she hits him, and it's like, "Oh, this hurt a lot more than last time they did it." Like, we see Alan the alien is very much capable now. Because it was like she was fighting Mark, and it was like, she's too fast. Oh my God, we can't do anything. Like, Alan the alien is dodging her punches rather easily. And he punches her, and he busts her all up. And she kicks him, he fakes like he fakes like he's knocked out. He wants to be taken prisoner. Who is also a prisoner right now? Nolan. So, a little, if you know, you know, it's gonna be a jailbreak situation. Like, he's going on the ship for a reason, like to go help. Like, I knew he had got more powerful in the comic books and stuff, but I don't think he was that powerful at this specific time and point. But Alan the alien is strong as hell right now. Like he said it like one of the previous episodes. Like Mark, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, man. Because right now, like I'd kick your ass. Like, and I thought he was like that was uh hyperbole or whatever. I thought he was kind of like just bullshit. Nah, Alan the Alien's bad than a motherfucker right now. But the thing about it is, Mark is kind of like Goku in them. Like he doesn't get advanced as fast as Alan the Alien or something, but he advances. So it's gradual advancement. Alan the Alien's advancement is more like he dies and comes back and is very much more stronger. So they both will be upgraded. But anyways, man, great episode. My last video I did on Invincible got like 17 views. So at first I wasn't even gonna do any notes for this, but I like to be able to keep my ducks in a row and stuff. So yeah, 17 views and stuff, man. Like that was sad to see I got like 40,000 subscribers and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and most hated, man. Holla at your boy. Peace.